How's it going, lads? Phil Potto here, and welcome to the 11th episode of Road to a Better Bollocks FC. Now, we started off this episode by signing that speedy Chilean Bollocks Vargas, 90 base, holy mother of Jesus, and Luke Mulcahy suggested to get him, so thanks for that, Luke. Basically, he'll fit into that Liga de Brazil team, lovely, and I'll probably build a Chilean team in the future as well, so I'll have him in my club, you know. But before we get balls deep into this episode, if you're looking for some cheap and reliable Ultimate Team coins, check out utcoinshop.com. Their link will be in the description. They've got incredible fast delivery service, and if you use the discount code PhilPotto, you get a further 5% off as well, which is absolutely class. But look at D'Alessandro here on the right wing doing the business. What a goal that was, holy mother of Jesus. The reason he has D in front of Alessandro is because he just gave the defence the D. Fucking absolutely hilarious joke there. But I suppose what I'll tell you now is, where have I been for the last 8 or 9 days or something since I've last uploaded? And the answer is simple. I've been up to me nuts in guts. No, I haven't. I've been up to me nuts in assignments. Just so many assignments that have had to be done recently. And holy mother of good sweet baby Jesus, last night or the night before, I don't know when this video will be going up, but I was up till 9 in the morning doing an essay that was worth 3% of my whole degree, you know. So it was quite a heavily weighted essay. But anyway, who gives a shite about that? Basically, I've been doing assignments. I think I have a little break from assignments at the moment, so I can keep the uploads going a bit. But anyway, we start off this episode with a beautiful little win, a 2-1 win. His goal was bullshit, and my goals are class. Am I a cocky wanker? Yes, I am. But anyway, we go into our next game, and he's called Riders of Rohan, and it's a cheap enough. Actually, no, it's a pretty decent looking team. It's much more expensive than my team with Inform Bentner and Courtois and all these kind of players in it. But why you'd choose Inform Bentner as your striker, I've no idea. But like the amount of options he had, and he chose him for 10. What is he, about 10,000 coins? What a bleeding lunatic, the Miley Cyrus lookalike. But this game, not much happened, you know. What a miss that was. But this tackle is delicious. Oh my god, I love my tackles. And when I say tackles, I'm talking about like football tackles, not like groin area. Oh my god, I'm really shouting out on. But how are you, Martin? How are you?
Sweaty time.
We got the little 88th minute goal pretty late, and somehow, have a look at this. Is this a red card? I don't think so. Here, referee, you're absolutely acting the Mickey there. That is ridiculous. No way is that a red card. Look at that. Jesus Christ. I thought it was a good tackle, to be fair. But anyway, we win 1-0. Unfortunately, Bernard will have to miss the next game. But, you know, I think he probably needed a rest anyway, so it didn't matter. But we've got 4 games to go. We're on 13 points. Are we going to win the division? I have absolutely no idea. Now, I will be working on getting some exotic team clips soon enough. I've got about 7 for one country now, so I'm getting there slowly but surely. I haven't been able to play much FIFA recently, and you know the way my TV broke in my room. Well, some of you will know my TV broke in my room, and I couldn't upload for like 2 or 3 weeks. No, it was about only 2 weeks. What am I saying? But then our TV downstairs in the sitting room stopped working as well, so now I have to bring my new TV downstairs whenever I'm not playing FIFA. So it's a pain in the titties, but you know, you have to do what you have to do. Hopefully our telly will be fixed pretty soon. What a crap goal I scored there. Look at my crest, knob on my crest. Just add a bit of insult to injury there, but look at that from Jadson, that advanced rainbow. You know, sometimes I fuck it up, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I make an absolute balls of the advanced rainbow, but there it was perfect. And we were lucky enough once again to get the goal. 2 lucky goals, but to be fair, I think I deserved them. And lovely little move here. Alexander Pato gets through, and you know, it didn't quite work, that rainbow, but when I say it didn't quite work, I mean it kind of did as well. Now I know what you're thinking, Mark, what are you've been away for a week and now you're talking through your arse. I go, yeah, that is right, but sure, that's why you love me. Or maybe you don't love me, maybe you hate me and you listen to me so you can build up this rage so you can beat your mom up or something. Jesus Christ, no, ignore me. Anyway, we've nearly I can't believe what I've just said there. I've completely lost track. But here we go into our next game, and I think if we win this one, we win the division, and it's a very strong La Liga side. Diego Costa is a monster. Might get him at some stage throughout this journey, the road to a better Bollocks FC. But beautiful move here, and Bernard, unfortunately, it's a decent effort, but it wasn't decent enough. But at half time, he's had no shots. I've had more shots, but it's quite an even fixture. So how will we do? Ooh, I don't know, but lovely bit of stuff here. It's not really that lovely, that was it? But Vargas breaks through with that stop and turn and a super little finish with his left foot. What a man that guy is. I like him. 2 goals in 2 games for him, so I was happy enough with that. And that was it. We win the title. Do you know what that means? We get 6,000 coins. Then we're up to 10,000 coins. People wanted me to make a new squad. So with that 10,000 coins, you'll see the squad I've started to make. I will have a link to the squad in the description so you can see what I'm kind of going for. There will be 3 5-star skillers in it. You'll see that in a second though after this match. This is the final game of the episode and we come up against a strong enough team. Villan, Oscar, Neymar up front, Dani Alves. Like, the cost of his team is unbelievable. But we get a lovely little move here from Jadson. I was a bit ambitious here, but you know what? Sometimes ambition pays off, but not in the way you were planning. And your man was just all over the shop defensively, and we break through. I kind of couldn't believe it opened up for me, and then I just kind of wandered into the boxes and passed it into the bottom corner. But your man went for his dirt. This guy was a dirty bollocks. I tell you, the amount of over the top through balls he got was ridiculous, and he gets a lucky. And I'm telling you, that was not a shot. That was definitely a pass, and he started shushing me. I couldn't believe it. But Jadson, that bit of skill from Jadson and the perfect pass. And it wouldn't be a Philpot episode without a little dink over the keeper. Absolutely delicious. I probably should have just finished off normally, and then I was like, nah, do you know what? I love chipping the ball. So we get a nice goal there. And look, straight away from tip, Kaka. Oh, the advanced rainbow. They're working today, the advanced rainbows, but unfortunately the finish wasn't quite up to what I was hoping for. Now the second half was a bit boring until this. I was stopping him, he couldn't get through, the ball bounced to him pretty luckily, and that finish, there's nothing I could do about that. I had to show a replay because holy mother of Jesus, that was some equaliser, so we draw our first game in Division 5, which isn't the end of the world. But we're down to 2,000 coins now. So I'll show you the squad that I have started to make. So I've got Moreno, I've got McNelly, Torres. I'm going to have Ortega in there as well. So there'll be 3 5-star skillers. There'll be Guarin in there. I have a few position changes that I need to make. And then that team looks pretty sexy. I want to keep doing fresh squads every now and again. So that's it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed it, if you leave a like, that is absolutely class. I'll talk to you again soon and enjoy the rest of your day.